You guys, guess what? So Brenay and Tim, they're going on the Tamara Hall show. Well, hold on. They filmed on the Tamara Hall show a week ago, and they're going to air it on 12/12/25. And they think we don't know. They're trying to do an element of surprise. But guess what? We're going to go live about it on the panel today, maybe around 3 or 4 o'clock. I'm not sure. So stay tuned and follow my page and like and subscribe and share. But also, shame on you, Tamara Hall. And I got something for you too, love, because who allows a man that sleeps with his cousin's wife, now married to her?
Ooh, let's get into this boiling tea on Brenay, baby. She thought the court people was playing with her when they said that 1.7 million. She gave them $2 and she thought it was funny. Now, the joke is definitely on she, because they done seized everything, including her freedom, baby.
Baby, just when you thought shit wasn't gonna get more real than it's gotten, ain't nothing to it but to get into it. Let's go. Okay, so boom. Y'all have been seeing since the court ruled in Akira's favor that Brenay hasn't done anything but eat and spend money, right? Posting it on vlogs, basically showing her track record of her not giving a fuck. And a lot of y'all were in my comments like, oh, Akira's never gonna see that money. They're not gonna, as long as she makes that $2 payment that she made or something towards it, she's not gonna get in trouble, blah, 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 blah. But baby, Brenay's gonna have to pay that money, okay? Because Akira's lawyer, okay, not the one that she tried to be, but Akira's lawyer ain't playing, baby. They just filed a writ of execution. And if y'all don't know what that is, a writ of execution is an order that the judgment be enforced. So they're talking about taking personal properties, jewelry, garnishing wages, freezing bank account. And if push comes to shove, they're going to take that car that was Akira's dream car that Brenay just adopted, and also her motherfucking house. So technically, you bought that car of yours, that Kia, for Akira, and rightfully so. And if you haven't heard or you seen my last video, Brenay had wrote a 28-page appeal. Well, whoever she had lawyer it up for her. And they submitted it to the courts, right? But even though she submitted this appeal, that does not stop the judgment from being collected. There is no way, shape, or form you think that you about to get out this shit, girl. Girl, you document everything. And that did not work in your favor. You think that you getting on the internet, being cocky, going to Target, spending an arm and a leg for nothing. Baby, now you're gonna have to pay big money. So what was that you had said right after court was out?
And no answer on how she'll pay.
I don't know, but she'll probably never see it.
And the lie detector test determined that was a motherfucking lie. You're gonna be paying her money, man. You're definitely gonna have to cut back on the Chipotle bowls and the acrylic nails, but baby, you're gonna pay her that money.
What you pleasing for?
Little smack.
Hush.
That's my thing, not ASMR.
Tim, please be quiet.
You said it's ASMR?
I need to be quiet.
Hold on.
Julia, what are you? Yes? How did you write this about me? Your breath smells like Al Sharpton's flip-flop. I would never write nothing like that. I would say
They mad at us talking about, oh, I know y'all ain't legally married and all this extra stuff. So she done broke down how she done went through all these steps just to go get married and get her last name changed to Devins, bitch. Because y'all know we talk about the name change on the ID. She done went up there and changed it on her social security card. She done changed it on the license. She done changed it everywhere, bitch. The obsession is real. The obsession will want to be a Montague or whatever the fuck it is. Bitch, it's insane. You go that great lengths to keep a man or get a man's last name, but he won't even go that length to get a fucking job and help you pay some of the motherfucking bills, bitch. Oh, girl, you fat, sad, nasty ass bitch. You don't make no motherfucking sense. It's despicable. Then she get mad at us, get an attitude at us, talking about, oh, we didn't want to be living in sin. Adultery is sin. Y'all both committed adultery. Y'all both cheated on y'all spouses. Let's start there. Like, what the fuck? Is y'all cool? Is y'all missing over that part? Y'all was shacking up. Y'all was creeping, sneaking, and geeking. Like, y'all wasn't always married. Y'all just got married. Let's start there. And guess what, bitch? That marriage will never last. Because guess what? As soon as somebody else come around with that bag, he gone. Yeah.
On a scale from 1 to 10. Alright, don't do too much. On a scale from 1 to 10.
10, guys, 10. Give me a 10.
I have no appetite right now.
Somebody said, could you see yourself dating Tim? We're too much alike, bro.
Why do you keep answering the questions for me? Say that.
Want to answer the question now?
You about to know.
Yeah, go ahead. Dang.
Stop showing off for the camera because you about to piss me off. For real, stop.
First off, stop talking to me like that.
No. You need to stop, for real.
He just embarrassed them.
I ain't lying to you.
This situation get more and more interesting by the day. And I'm right here for it all. I tell you that. And I'm going to bring it to y'all to make sure y'all get to see. Because it is getting messy. I mean, it was messy. Been messy. But it is overly messy. But now we actually get to see her pay some type of penalty. Because she thought it was funny with that $2, baby. But now we get to sit back and laugh. Because they about to take all that cash. So, let me know. What do y'all think about the factors of how Akira is playing her part? Because that lawyer that she got ain't holding back. She's definitely not holding back. And I respect that. Oh, yeah, I definitely would like to apologize for the last video. I had to delete it. It was some complications. But let's get back into this content.
Like, don't piss me off, for real. All jokes aside, it's not even funny. Not even cute. Seriously. I'm about to turn you up. Huh?
What you want to do?
Please. He want to be, y'all, he want to be heard so bad. You want to be heard so bad.
No, you want me to be heard.
No, I don't.
You want me to be heard because you got the option to turn me up and not.
Oh, okay, well, let me go ahead and take you off of mute and you can just stop talking. How about that?
First, I don't think it's disrespectful.
First of all, I'm not being disrespectful. Secondly, I'm literally saying.
No first, second, nothing.
Hey, bye.
By you.
See, you want to be me so bad. Like I was saying. Damn, I forgot what I was saying.
I'm not a banker, but you mean to tell me $25,275 in credits, $24,879 in debits, ending balance $1,022. Y'all, they have released Brenay's bank statement. Statement period is from August 21st, 2025 through September the 22nd of 2025. Say what? And beginning balance was $620. Y'all, they eat more food than they do in actual spending. You're talking about, baby, what we can see. Pawn shop. Transfers. There's a lot of oh my God, what do you call these fees? Overdraft transactions. We see where she pays Tim's gym membership. Y'all, this is absurd. There's a lot of lawyer fees. We gonna break this down.
Eater, believe it or not. I'm a very picky eater, believe it or not. Something, y'all.
But
I'm a very picky eater, believe it or not.
You mean to tell me that Brenay got caught spending $5,000 a month on food and then now she's on Snapchat showing her cooking skills? I watched a video of her chopping up the onions and I think it was like bell peppers, and this girl cannot hold a knife or nothing. Like, And I don't want to make fun of like a woman not knowing how to cook, because sometimes you don't have like a mom or a community to teach you how to cook. But I just think that it's funny the timing in which she's now showing her cooking skills. Like, girl, you already did the damage. Like, you already did it. Like, you already spent the money. Like, continue to do it. It's like, don't stop now. Like, actually turn up. Let's see if you can go to 10 restaurants in one day. Let's see if we can, let's see that. Like, why not turn it up? Why would you go in that kitchen and look crazy chopping up onions and peppers, and the best thing you could come up with was tacos? All the recipes in the world, all the nutritious whatever recipes that you could have made, and you came up with what was it, tacos or like beef or ground beef? Like, I'm just like what happened to like a real side of vegetable, like a real meal? Like, if you're gonna be in that kitchen trying to like change the perception of you spending thousands of dollars on food, make a proper meal, girl. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Anyway, it was just so funny. Like, her hands just, I don't know. That was so funny to me. Have you guys seen that? I don't know.
With his life, if he moved on his life, why did he get on the internet and make a whole video? Why he get on the internet? I wake up and all I see screen recordings of what's that nigga name live. Everybody like, yay, woo, he's moving on with his life. If he moved on his life, why he get on the internet and make a whole video? Why he get on the internet and make a whole messy tail video when he could have spoke about it, his POV, a long time ago? He wait, and then want to make a video, and then gonna get off the internet. And y'all don't see that's messy. All I see is, oh, he's so pure. How is it pure? You don't even know him. You don't know nothing about him. All y'all see is what he portrayed on the internet. That's what's actually diabolical to me. But then y'all try to come and tell me she got so much evil in her eyes. No, I don't have evil in my eyes. Y'all don't know nothing about me, bruh. Y'all don't know nothing about me at all. Y'all swear up and down. Y'all be like, Brenay, please, you're so mad and you're so bothered. I'm a little bothered now. Yes, I am. At first I wasn't, but I'm a little bothered now because all y'all do every single day on this app is spin a narrative. Y'all say I'm a liar. Y'all say I'm this. Y'all say I'm that. Y'all don't know nothing about me.
We had to meet everybody. I did meet you.
When was this?
At the shut-in. Me and Tim was dating.
Nah, she ain't say they was dating. They was best friends.
He wasn't there. It was you and Jesse. Yes, huh?
How you mad at me? Cause I lost weight. But if you want muscles like me, just say that. It's okay. All you gotta do is a couple push-ups, couple squats, couple sit-ups.
I've been so freaking tired.
All you gotta do is leave the Chipotle alone. Stop eating everywhere you go. You go out of town, you eat. You go get some clothes, you eat. You get in the car, you eat. You sit down in the house, you eat. You go to sleep, you eat. Stop eating so much. That's your problem.
Payments have been dropped, and it states that she makes $25,000 a month, y'all. She paying for Tim's gym membership is on there, hella lawyer fees. Mind y'all, she did not even have a lawyer, so I don't know why she got these lawyer fees. Not to mention, she hired a lawyer that specializes in DUIs/DWIs. So she been drinking under the influence, and not to mention, Brenay stated herself that she doesn't drive anymore because she has Tim. So Tim is the one who drives her around. So it sounds like Tim got a long record with the police. Because first of all, you got fraud. Second of all, you got DUI. Third of all, you got bringing a weapon into the courthouse. Then you already on probation for contempt of court. This man can't stay out of trouble. Part about her bank statements being released is the fact that she spends the most money on food. Don't spend on nothing else but food. But we already knew this. Don't make no sense.
Serve us. Another warrant has been issued for Brenay's arrest. Y'all, do y'all think she's gonna actually be booked, mugshot and all? This has been one of the saddest days in history. Do you hear me? to be so young. Like, this case is about to go down in history, and I don't think y'all realize how serious this is. I know y'all talk about, oh, you know what I'm saying, she ain't the first person to cheat, she ain't the last person to cheat and take somebody's husband. Baby, let this all serve us a purpose of what not to do. I'm going to attach the picture of her second arrest. You can see the first one at the top. You can see where they initially did it for 9/5/2025. There was one. Then they came back and they've done another one. Y'all, she has 2. Another warrant has been issued for Brenay's arrest. Another warrant has been...
Proof Brenay been monitoring Akira's spirit.
You broke it? Dang! I don't know where my finger went, but it been all the way back, and I broke the fingernail. That's why he don't got the eco mode on, cause it's feels like way more race carish. Really? Than it normally.
Oh, cause he was trying to race. Yeah, y'all almost fell because of her. It's her fault.
Akira not playing. She want her money. Looking back at times like this, it ain't so funny. Now, it's crazy because you really plotted on this girl. You really did dirt. And now you're going to have to pay for every bit of it, honey. This couldn't be me. To find out that you played in this girl's face this way is crazy work. That's why you got to be careful who you let close to you. You definitely do. Look at her. Just look at her. Like she really her best friend. Or really friends. Or really kumbaya the whole time. Knowing that
Devin would be pissed if I got him that. But look at all these. They all for $1, y'all. Pizza for me. Oh my God. Why are we like this? We're such kids. It smells good. It's good, huh?
You can say your tippy toes.
Yeah. Gotta.
Yours need to be a little bit higher, because that's a toe. Mine, I stand on my tippy toes like a beetle.
The fact that we can catch Brenay lying on video is the craziest concept to me, because it's on video. This isn't a live stream that you were on. She recorded a vlog and edited it. You could have easily just re-recorded that part so we didn't have to catch your lie. Make the lie sound much swifter. Yeah, we are in Fayetteville because my husband has a work trip. Girl, make that sound smoother. Yeah, y'all, we are in Fayetteville because, you know, Tim, he had a work trip for his job. Even if he don't got a job, you could have said, yeah, we are here in Fayetteville in this hotel because he was given a chance to interview for this job, and I came with him so that, you know, we can see how things go, have a little time together, things like that. Make the lie believable. Learn how to lie. I'm not saying that lying is okay, but girl, at least I want to feel like, you know, yes, lie to me. Why are you making it so easy? Yeah. My husband has a work trip. Nah, girl. Nah. The fact that she could have re-recorded that and made it sound more believable. The fact that you posted that, giving us the fact that I'm so, she's so, that's just a different level of dumb. Because you can re-record it. Like,
Yeah, Brenay's lavish lifestyle wasn't about to last long. That writ of execution that the judge found, baby, is already coming into play. They done took Brenay's car and froze her bank accounts. Then you see Tim, and now he's trying to become a streamer. Tim, we don't want to see you, baby. Brenay's money finna run out. Tim's like, shit, I got to get to work. I mean, I guess he should be helping out, seeing how they did this together. And she was just so happy, taking it as a joke in New York, paying $2, saying that girl wasn't going to get her money and this and that. She was just all happy, vacationing in New York and eating and getting her nails done and vlogging and all this and that. Like it was a game. But where she took it too far is when she paid that $2. She had already took it too far when she was on the internet saying that girl wasn't going to get her money. But paying her $2? And you owe her over $1 million?
She was supposed to come for that. She was supposed to file a writ of execution. Brenay, honey, you better get it together and get it right before they lock you up.
You know who's not going to have a good time? You know who didn't have a good time? Yeah, Brenay. Brenay decided that little $2 I told y'all that she put up there, I told y'all them courts weren't playing with her. It wasn't going to be no hee hee ha ha. Did you notice in that video, and I'm so glad that other TikTokers pointed this out. Did you notice in that video, they said she's in a different car. That didn't look like her Kia. That didn't look like Dream. Honey, I'm never going to act like I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I know what it looks like when you're hiding from a repo man. Okay? Years ago, before I had kids, I was getting up to go to work. I missed the car payment. I was in school, part-time job. I got caught up trying to keep up the payments. Girl, tell me why they took that car at 5 o'clock in the morning. I said, Mom, they took my car. Learning lesson, okay? You can hide for a little bit. But they're going to come and get that car, Brenay. Okay? Timmy, you going to have to help your girl take the bus. There's not going to be too many more vlogs left. And then her saying, I don't want to go shopping. Thanksgiving didn't feel like Thanksgiving. I'm sure Thanksgiving did not feel like Thanksgiving if you're broke and your accounts are frozen. And you can make Thanksgiving feel like Thanksgiving if you don't have money. That's not what I'm saying. But, you know, you're flossing and shopping at Target every day and going to go buy all this unnecessary stuff that you don't need for you and Timmy with the hips. And you think you're going to be cute and give $2 to the courts. Court said, okay. Snatch. So, Brenay, I'm just wondering, how long are you going to keep this charade up?
Cut the show. I'm done. Take me off. I'm done. Cut the show. I'm done.
Are you going to keep lying to the public and just keep going into these stores acting like you got it? Are you going to continue to act like you're going to go shop? Are you going to go restaurant shopping? I think you have bigger priorities other than right now vlogging and spend the day with me shopping in these Shein hauls and these other things. Something else that I'm noticing too is people speaking up about people stalking the story. I just look at it as people being content creators. I don't think anybody deserves their invasion of privacy, but I also do know that when you come and put your life on social media, it is up to people to interpret whatever way they want to interpret.
And like I said, it was in Fayetteville for a work trip. That means we didn't have to pay for anything. They paid for everything. So they put us in a cheap hotel and we got the cheap experience, boo. It is what it is.
This case between Tim, Akira, and Brenay is crazy, baby. And I don't even know what to say about it at this point because she's so dirty it doesn't even make sense. If it was for having friends like this, I don't want no friends because snake is definitely a thing. She is a snake. She played in this girl face the whole time. Then she thought that she was going to play in the court face the same way. Out of $1.7 million, you really thought you was going to give them people $2? You thought you was being funny, but they was even funnier. And now they done seized everything. And a warrant done been put out for her arrest. So now was Tim worth it? Because, see, he ain't got to pay nothing, baby. He just get to sit there, be around, and be around, and be around. And I guess him being around...
Way there, I can't spend no money. I'm vlogging for TikTok as well, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully baby vlogs. I would hope. But so yeah, we're on the way there now. I guess we'll see y'all when we get there. And yeah. So we made it to the mall. It is 1:28. We're gonna go to the food court because what?
All we do is eat.
Thank you.
All we do is eat.
Karma will definitely be Brenay's best friend. She must have thought that them court people was playing. But as we can see, they done seized everything. And outside of the factors of seizing everything, they also done took her vehicle. Okay? She must have thought she was being funny by taking that $2 to the court. Girl, you should have just left it. You should have just left it. It ain't always good to play all big and bad, because the people on the internet ain't got to pay that. They not losing nothing. But in this case, Akira definitely want her money. And she's making sure that she do what she needs to do to make you pay up, boo. Meaning her lawyer is not joking. Her lawyer is not joking. She's definitely on the type of timing that she needs to be on. So we gonna have to see how this play out, because I'm definitely gonna wait and see how this Brenay situation turn out, honey. Her and Tim is supposed to go on somebody's set soon, 12/12. I don't remember right now, so I don't want to say it and give the wrong name. But it's definitely in the factors of this video. But Akira, round of applause to you, girl, because you took a lot, and it takes a lot to be dealing with somebody that came equipped with a plot. This is why you can't trust people. Brenay is the exact reason why you don't let people around your people, because they try to make your people they people. That's not the way it's supposed to be. Then she was playing with that girl kids and everything. Like, if playing in somebody's face was a thing on... Like I said, Akira is strong. Okay? Because she didn't let Brenay trick her off the streets and put herself under the jail, honey.
I told you Attorney Robin's response was going to be spicy, didn't I? Today we got 2 new filings in the court record. The first is Akira's official response to Brenay's Rule 59 motion, and the second is a brand new hearing scheduled to discuss sanctions. That's right, sanctions. In other words, punishment for filing what Akira's team is calling a frivolous motion. In civil court, sanctions are court-ordered penalties, usually money or attorney's fees, when a judge has decided that you've abused the process. This hearing will be held on the same day as the Rule 59 motion in the same courtroom with the same judge. So we're going to break all of this down, grab yourself some tea, maybe a cold soda, and get ready because this one's a doozy. Here's my legal disclaimer. Did you read it? No, you didn't. Read it. Pause to read it. Okay, great. Excellent. Let's get into it. This is the plaintiff's response to the Rule 59 motion, and let me just say, Attorney Robin did not come to play. In her 33-page response to this motion, she lays out a meticulous blow-by-blow explanation of why this motion is baseless, unsupported by the facts, and not grounded in North Carolina law. I've condensed the full 33 pages into 11 screenshots so it's easier for you to follow along. Please feel free to pause the video at any point to read each page in detail. This first page is the opening of Attorney Robin's response, and she comes out strong. She outlines the 9 legal grounds a judge can use to grant a Rule 59 motion. Right under that, she identifies the exact 3 grounds the defendant is claiming. This frames the entire conversation. We know what the defendant is alleging, and Attorney Robin is about to show why those arguments fail. On page 2, she begins constructing the timeline. She walks the court through when the complaint was filed, when service was completed, when the defendant first became aware of the lawsuit, when Attorney McDavid came on board, and every key procedural step that followed. She is establishing early that the defendant had full notice and full participation from the very beginning. Now, this is where Attorney Robin documents every opportunity the defendant had to hire counsel. June, July, August, September, October, November. And she includes the May 13th hearing, where Judge Tessner warned the defendant explicitly that the trial would not be continued, even if she didn't have an attorney. Despite all of this, Brenay voluntarily chose to continue as a pro se litigant. The theme is clear. Lack of counsel was a choice, not a hardship. Now we step into the excessive damages argument. Attorney Robin explains that the jury had multiple opportunities to review the verdict forms and raise objections, and neither side objected. She also debunks the defendant's use of the Martha Medlock versus Gallagher case, explaining that it simply does not apply here. Her message is, the jury was not confused, misled, or emotional. They followed the law. This was my favorite page in the motion. It goes straight into the weight of the evidence. Attorney Robin outlines the extensive proof introduced at trial. Hundreds of text messages, photographs, videos, receipts, audio, subpoenaed documents, reconciliation evidence, third-party witness testimony. This is where she said, this verdict did not drop from the sky. It was built on extensive evidence that the defendant herself put into the world. This is what I'd call the other grounds section. Attorney Robbins shows that the attorney withdrawal was not misconduct and not grounds for a new trial. She emphasizes that the defendant was capable of issuing discovery, filed multiple motions independently, had full access to all messages and evidence, was repeatedly reminded she would be held to attorney-level standards, and chose not to present financial evidence at trial. She's building a consistent pattern. Brenay's circumstances are the result of her own decisions. Now here's where the bank statements that are attached to this motion come into play. Attorney Robin uses them to show discretionary spending. Restaurants, multiple retail purchases, flights, hotels, salons, Amazon, and payments to her now husband's law firm. This directly contradicts the claim that she was unable to afford counsel. The issue wasn't inability, it was allocation. On this page, she begins her motion for sanctions. Attorney Robin begins with this section referencing Rule 11. This rule requires that the filings be grounded in fact, grounded in law, and not made for an improper purpose. This sets the legal test for what comes next. Here, Attorney Robin argues the Rule 59 motion was filed to delay the judgment, harass the plaintiff, increase litigation expenses, and undermine the court's authority. She even cites the defendant's WRAL interview where she said the plaintiff would probably never see the judgment. This is clear evidence of improper purpose. See, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter when or where, you have to watch what you say. Here, she also begins her motion for attorney's fees under Rule 11 and NC General Statute 6-21.5. I will briefly show that. Attorney Robin is arguing that the motion is frivolous or baseless. It forced the plaintiff to incur avoidable legal fees, the defendant caused unnecessary litigation burdens, and the defendant can afford to pay these fees. This ties the behavior directly to financial consequences. The last section of this is the prayer for relief. Attorney Robin formally asks the court to deny the Rule 59 motion, impose sanctions, order Brenay to pay the plaintiff's attorney fees, and grant any additional relief the court deems just and proper. So what does this mean? It means December 8th is a very heavy legal argument day. On that day, the judge will decide two things. Does the defendant's Rule 59 motion justify a new trial or any form of post-trial relief? And did she file it frivolously, in bad faith, or for delay, and should she be sanctioned for it? If the judge finds a Rule 11 violation, sanctions must be imposed. Attorney fees can be awarded, additional penalties may follow, and she could even owe more money on top of the $1.75 million plus interest. Judgment. Good God. Again, this is not procedural. This is serious. Everything happening from this moment forward is serious. So what do you think about these motions?